name is Sakiro. I am a Beverly alum. I just graduated in 2020, and I'm a first year at the University of Virginia, planning on majoring in media studies.
Hi, my name is Selenia Gubi. I graduated Beverly Hills High School in 2020, and I'm going to SMC and transferring to UT Austin.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Haruni. I am a graduate of Beverly Hills High School. I graduated in 2020, and I'm currently a freshman at San Diego State.
My name is Jax Margot. I am a freshman at FIDM, and I graduated from Beverly Hills High School in 2020.
My college experience has been terrible because it's all online, but it's been easier for me because I can get it all done in the comfort of my home.
Pretty standard, not too much has been impacted, probably because I don't know any better. Like when I talk to second years, they're like, oh, you're missing out on so much, but it doesn't really feel like that because I don't know anything different. But like I've been able to still go out, do stuff. Like I just rushed a sorority. I was just able to do that. I've been able to join clubs, get involved in them, meet new people. So it's honestly been pretty fine, but I definitely think it depends on like the college and their policies. So, and it hasn't really been out of control COVID wise, except for right now, actually. That is because we did have in-person rush and now things are a bit tough. So we are in lockdown, but it was not the case. That was not the case like the entire first semester. So I think this is kind of like a special case, but for the most part, it's been going pretty well.
My college experience has been pretty great so far. I'm really lucky. I have great roommates, and I was able to actually have an apartment this year instead of dorms, which is pretty cool. My teachers have been great. My professors have been amazing. They're so helpful and supportive. And the atmosphere is great. The weather is great. Everything about San Diego State's pretty great, honestly.
It's been great. It's been very busy with a lot of work, but I made a lot of great connections.
My favorite part about college has definitely been meeting new people, especially people from like outside of California.
And meeting people and the projects that we get to do and meeting people through the projects and learning about all the new things I didn't know about fashion.
Getting to meet new people and getting closer with like my suite mates and my future roommates next year and kind of just getting involved and getting into like a routine.
My least favorite part of college so far has probably been the amount of work I have to do.
Least favorite part of college is the online classes.
The uncertainty of things and like the fluctuating like restrictions, because it's like one day we like can hang out in groups of 6, the next it can be 10, and I can like go have an in-person bid day, but then the next day I'm locked down in my dorm for 10 days. So it's just very like all over the place and like very uncertain. Things can change like that, which is kind of not ideal, but it is what it is.
We are doing classes through Zoom. A lot of our classes are synchronous, meaning like we have live lectures with our professor through Zoom, but a lot of them have been switched over to asynchronous. So our professor will post all the material needed for like a unit or a week and just expect us to have all the readings and tests and assignments done by a certain date. And then they'll upload lectures for us. But for the most part, it's a lot of synchronous classes.
For the most part, entirely over Zoom. Like it kind of depends on the class that you take and the size of the class.
My college experience during the pandemic has been pretty terrible.
I don't really know how to describe it because I don't really know anything different.
I wish I was in school, but at the same time, I'm in community college for my first year, so I feel like I'm not missing too much.
Like we don't know anything different. So like the only thing we know is like what people who are older than us have told us. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on much yet, but I'm sure that'll change once I can like experience San Diego State in its fullest. Throughout this pandemic, I've been meeting new people through like different organizations. I have joined like the Chabad here. I also live in an apartment complex, so I'm friends with a lot of people like in the complex. So you just meet people like your neighbors, knock on doors, and then you meet people through your classes too. You text people on Zoom and say, hey, do you need a study buddy? Because I need one, and usually become friends because of it.
My sorority, like different clubs kind of online. like you can still kind of do that and like facilitate conversation online and then plan to meet up with them in person.
I've just been hanging out with my close friends and family.
I guess some advice I give to incoming college freshmen going into college amid a pandemic is kind of be safe within reason. Don't let kind of your fear stop you from like joining clubs or like, because most of them meet online anyway, and just have some common sense. Don't be stupid, but also don't isolate yourself, lock yourself like in your dorm.
Just take it easy, but get your work done because it is important.
Get all your hard classes out of the way and really just do well, because this is a time where you can build up your GPA.
I guess the last thing I have to say is that college is great. Don't be nervous. When you get here, everybody's feeling the same way you are. You're not the only one feeling like you're not making enough friends or that you're struggling. There's a lot of people going through the same thing. So definitely like reach out to new people, because I guarantee you're going to find people who are struggling or who are having the same experience as you are.